Peter Obi submitted a petition, some because it seemed as if it's this battle to the last. You guys would not believe what Peter Obi mentioned in the petition. Peter Obi mentioned the Tinubu's drug case, the popular one that we all have been talking about for a while now, and which the government have decided to not do anything about. Peter Obi made mention of that in the petition he wrote against Tinubu. Before we go into the details of all of that, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your comments in the comment section. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. After Peter Obi mentioned Tinubu's drug trafficking record in his petition, see what Dino Melaye said that is causing further concerns. Dino Melaye, spokesman for the Presidential Council of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), has shared a part of the Nigerian Constitution to buttress its position that a drug lord cannot become the country's president. Dino Melaye's move comes shortly after the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Obi, cited Bola Ahmed Tinubu's drug trafficking record in his petition to challenge the latter's election victory. Mr. Obi filed the petition at the Presidential Election Petition Court in Abuja at about midnight on Tuesday. The court document detailed Mr. Peter Obi's petition against the victory of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the February 25th presidential election was shared by Eniboe Effiong, a human rights lawyer. On Twitter, Dino Melaye quoted part of a constitution that reads, and I quote, "A person shall not be qualified for election to the office of president if he is under a death sentence imposed by any competent court of law or tribunal in Nigeria, or a sentence of imprisonment or fine for any offense involving dishonesty or fraud by whatever name code, or by any offense imposed on him by any court or tribunal, or substituted by a competent authority for any other sentence imposed on him by such a court or tribunal." We all know that, when it was discovered that Tinubu was an associate of a drug dealer back then in US before he even became the governor of Lagos State, instead of sending him to prison, they substituted that, by recovering the stolen funds, or the funds that were gotten from selling drugs. That was what they did, and that was the punishment melted out to Tinubu himself. So according to this, he said either the person was sentenced to prison, or has any court sentence, or was given a substitution, or substitution of that was imposed on the person cannot become president. Let's continue. The key words in the above subsection are dishonesty and fraud. The question now is a drug dealer being dishonest? Is a drug lord being a fraud? And the answer to those two questions are yes and yes. The PDP spokesperson added, "A drug lord will not be president in Nigeria." Onibehe Effiong, who shared the Mr. Obi's court document on his verified Twitter handle, said Peter Obi and Labour Party are seeking to disqualify Bola Tinubu on account of his drug-related forfeiture in the US. It's going to be an interesting litigation at the Court of Appeal. The issue has now been made topical. They are also raising the issue of 25% votes in the FCT. Reports that Peter Obi in his election petition is not seeking to be declared the winner of the election is false and misleading. Have seen a copy of the petition. Peter Obi has praised that he should be declared the winner. The law allows a petitioner to seek alternative reliefs. That's what Peter Obi and Labour Party have done in their petition before the Court of Appeal. They are seeking reliefs in the alternative, either that he be declared as the winner, having scored majority of lawful votes cast, or that the entire election be nullified. There is no issue here. Those who are making issues out of the imbalanced media reports on the content of a petition are doing so either because they have not seen and read the petition, or they are mischievous, or they don't understand. Let's see how this turns out eventually. Recall that the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has declared Tinubu as the winner of the 2023 presidential election. The former governor of Lagos State polled a total vote of 8,794,726 votes to defeat its closest rival and the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, who scored 6,984,520 votes, and Peter Obi of Labour Party, who polled 6,101,533 votes. Let me have your opinions and ideas in the comment section, guys. What do you all think about this? Do you think this is a better angle for Peter Obi to come out from, or do you think at the end of the day they still will not win? Which is it? Me, I prefer this position, using the drug dealing case and also using the 25% federal capital win, because I feel that this is a more solid ground, to stand on, unlike just saying that the process wasn't right, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, if you say the process wasn't right, you came third. So how are you going to be able to prove? What evidence do you have to prove that there were rigging, that went on during the presidential elections? Let me know what your comments are in the comment section. Like I said, thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.